Hello and welcome back. This is Insti and I'm continuing playing the Pillars of Eternity. Well, last episode we pretty much scoured all of the Ondra's gift. We dealt with Banshee. We found the poor little boy. Got the amulet for the guy in Brackenbury, Tristan, and did quite a lot. I think for now, Ondra's gift is something we've completed, at least for now. There are, well, actually not completely completed because we still have to deliver the package, and I'm sure there will be something else in there too, maybe even Brackenbury too. So what I'm gonna do now, we are delivering the package for the Vailian Trade Company. And we'll go and check the Dormal's shop, where we returned the quest that we beat the one guy over there. Then first fires, we return the studies for the Crucible Knights and see what they give us next. And probably we can open the shop there too. And most likely Heritage Hill is our main course for this day, but we'll see. Everything can also always change, but that's at least the plan for now. I sold my stuff over the chunk I got, so basically I think I earned way over 2,000 coppers. I made a little changes. For Aloth, I put Jack of White Waters, unique light armor. It gives a bit better more protection overall. For damage reduction, recovery speed is nice, and survival 2 points. And I gave Duran's Aloth's Old, the Blade Golan, a little bit better what he had earlier. Now I did a little change for our Sagani Ranger here. I know this would be really nice, plus 20% Stalker's Link damage. I'll probably want to keep it in the inventory and maybe use it sometimes. But honestly, I totally forget to use it most of the times, because first you have to attack with the animal companion, then you attack the same target. So yeah, I'll have to try that, but for now at least I gave her an Aura of Stealth of Perception. So basically accuracy goes up and a little bit more stealth. Also I gave her the... no. Who did I give it? Was it you? Oh yeah, it was you. Minor Ring of Protection, plus 5 Fortitude, plus 5 Reflex, plus 5 Will. Again, we have a bit of a dilemma. We will get one new character in here at some point. I guess she will be usual companion after that, and that means I probably drop Kana. But then we have other companions, so it might be I'm changing between Sagani and the others. Who knows? Maybe even Aloth. Durance is the only priest, so he will be pretty much stable. Aether could be something I could change, but honestly, I kind of like him. He's good to go. But we will see. Now, what else? What else? I don't think there's anything else at the moment. So let's go to the goose and see what we can see. I think the guy was here. Where would you be? Gareth. There you are. You're the guy I'm looking for. A man skulks near the bar. He seems like he's trying to blend in with the wood paneling, and he watches the other patrons out of the corner of his eyes. He gives you a quick nod as you approach. Verzano has a delivery for you. He glances around and snatches the pouch from you. Keep your voice down, will you? The Dominals have spies everywhere. He tucks the pouch away. You tell Verzano this is the last time I'm buying from him. This is getting too dangerous for me. Peter squash seeds. Did I just do something illegal? No, that was by the books. It's definitely legal. I don't think I've heard of the Dominals. Well, we kind of have because we're not jumps for them, so we know. What do the Dominals have to do with this? Yes, that is a good question. And also what was in the pouch. But let's start with the dominals. You have no idea, do you? Let's just say that the dominals have exclusive rights to trade certain merchandise within the city. Verzano likes to make some extra coin from time to time by dealing in the same merchandise, undercutting the competition, he says. So what was in the pouch? Bitter squash seeds. They interrupt pregnancies. Oh. Even though they are not exactly legal, many folk nowadays prefer them to the risk of hollow burn or celibacy. He pulls wry frown. Well, that is honestly very understandable, thinking what's happening around. So yes. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. Now get out of here before... too late. A woman swaggers in, her polished boots twacking the floor with slow, deliberate steps. A crooked sneer warps her smooth face. Gareth, I'm hurt. You promised to buy only from me. What's a girl to think? Gareth bows his knees, knocking together. Please, my lady, I was just explaining that I don't do business with anyone else. Except this one last time, right? Dana crosses her arms and rocks back and on her heels. There's always one more deal, until you run out of credit, that is. Dana turns and regards you, looking you up and down. And just who you are. Who are you? You don't exactly look like a seed dealer. I love Canada's Garrett. I think that's a compliment. Interesting. This keeps the positive. But yeah, I'll still go with that. Not one to be trifled with. I get the sense that throwing threats around is second nature to you. I admire that, and I just might have use for someone like you. Verzano put you up to this, didn't he? That old fool's on a sinking ship, and he's determined to track anyone who gets close enough down with him. She has the trembling Garrett. Garrett here knew better, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. In fact, I'll also give you a chance to get even with the imbecile who's been playing us both. What do you say to killing Verzano? That would be definitely something I would do if I would be choosing dominals. But again, for this character, I'm not choosing dominals. I think I played them with the last character when I was playing roguish character. So, what if I kill you instead? I got a sharp and ready blade here that says you won't. So many others have said that before you. And even if you did, you'd have all the house dominal howling for your blood. I guarantee that's not a problem you want. The problem is, I should have really moved my characters a bit better, because now my weaker ones are here and my main characters are there. But honestly, I just want to try. Let's see how tough you are. Then I would also be thankful you won't live to regret this. So, one thing I had to say, shades, shadows, and similars, they are weak to fire. Not frost, but fire. So definitely, if you're fighting against them, use fire as much as you can, as often as you can.
Following your lead.
You should that.
Huh?
You should that.
I'm here.
Wooden shot. Honestly, shoot with that. Now,
How may I help?
Aloth. This is a kind of interesting idea. By the way, that means I shouldn't run these guys in the way. Let's see how this goes. That kind of worked. That actually kind of worked. Now, she's almost dead. Well, Is she already dead? I think she might be. Oh, there's
Ready,
one of
Watcher.
those. And dog. No, keep shooting. Now, doggy. Itumna. You want to deal with that. Yeah, that's working. Oh, it's already dead. He's already dead. Bloody hell. Yeah, I really should remember to use the pen. Well, unfortunately for Dana, she wasn't that tough, all things to considering. Basic fire dagger. You were bragging with fire dagger. Oh my. Choose your fights, woman. Well, too late for that. Fine rapier, fine mail armor. And duelist hat. Everything is pretty much junk to me at the moment. Well, it's not, but somewhat. What kind of spells you had? We will see that. Oh, you do have something I don't have. A bewildering spectacle creates a bizarre and perplexing visual distraction, confusing enemies in the area of effect. Yes, nice. I haven't sold any of the grimoires yet. I kind of have a huge load of grimoires. I could, of course, I could make a different grimoires for different setups. But I don't know, with the normal, do I need that much micromanagement? Basically, if I remember correctly, these all gives you 100 copper per piece, so that's one of the reasons I haven't really sold them. So, how did the return to Verzano in order to escape? Verzano's gotten himself in trouble with the local crime cartel. Unfortunately, he's dragged me with him. He's waiting for me to Vailian Trading Company in Ondra's Gift. When I confront him, I have to decide how I want to handle his treachery. I defeated Dana and her thugs at the Goose and Fox, so Verzano has one less thing to worry about. To be honest, treachery, that is a weird thing, because pretty much it's quite given that it's shady business anyways. So I don't feel that as a treachery at all. At least I don't. But whatever. So now we go to the Domino's place, and obviously I want to check the business, what they can sell to me. So we can do that. Unless they're, of course, hostile towards me. They shouldn't be at the moment yet. At least I hope so. I got positive when I... What's the situation? Dozens. Ally, faintly good. House Dominance, counter, extremely bad. Oh, yeah, let's see if they even let me in. Knights of the Crucible, faintly good ally. Twin Elms, neutral. Gilded Vale, champion. And Defiance Bay, eccentric, faintly mixed. Well, I'll take that because it is faintly mixed. I do good and I do bad. Almost equal measure. So, eccentric, fine. Now, this will be interesting if the... I could load and do this before I'll return the stuff, but if there are any hostiles, then so be it. And I'll deal with it. Well, so far good. But how their reputation is going, it wouldn't surprise me that at some point I would be killing these guys. Again, nothing I try to do at the
Hail,
moment.
traveler.
I dealt with Colfact. That makes me very glad indeed. She draws one crimson fingernail to her lips. Tell me about it. Don't leave out a single detail. She nibbles the tip of her fingernail. I thrashed that sorry fool with an inch of his life. And took pleasure in your work, I see. I thought you'd be the right person for the job. A small smile curls the corners of her lips. Consider me a satisfied customer. She slips a pouch under your belt. At any time you want to come back, you can have a look at my special wares. Moderate positive. I kind of want to see how it's going with the Dominal. Yes, scoundrel still, I think. Unless you have to wait a little bit. Nope, extremely bad. So, what do you sell?
Friend.
Exceptional Arquebus. Exceptional Blunderbuss. Finreath's Grace. +3 dexterity. Not that bad, but I don't know who would need that at the moment. Dream Dancer's Sidestep. +2 dexterity. Cat's Whisper. Only usable by rogue. +2 stealth, so nobody from my group can use it even. Killer's Work. Only for the rogue. So I don't really lose that much if I kill all of these. If I need to. But again, I don't know yet. It mostly would give me money. Nothing else. So before we go to the Ice Crucible, I'll return to the Vailian Trading Company. I could go and see the Vailian Embassy, just in case we could see Palagina. I have no recollection how do I get her in my group. You're making quite a name for yourself with the Dominals. Pity that it isn't kind of impression you should be making. Oh, okay. So this is how it is. I don't think even if I kill all the Dominals in House of Dominal that they would leave me be. Probably not. Want some tentacles? Too far. Well, actually, no. That's working nicely. Shoot that.
Following your lead.
I can't really see anything. Shoot that.
What?
Keep shooting that.
Yes.
There's one over there. How do I? Maybe it's that. Yeah, yes. Keep shooting that. Oh, those tentacles are nice. They keep spanking those bastards. Nice. Well, at least we got some money. Was that
Sure.
it? I think it was, yeah. Fortunately, those were quite basic thugs, so nothing too much. Not the shades or shadows or something like that, which are quite horrible. Which I will probably find in the Heritage Hill. So, Mestre Verzano.
Greetings.
Were you able to deliver the package? Yes, but now the Dominals want you dead. You'd better explain why you sent me into a trap and fast. If you told me the Dominals were after you, you could have saved us both a lot of trouble. Manipulator. Let's go with this, because, yeah, at least we could have had some forewarning. The Dominals were there. Verzano's eyes fly open and he tugs at his bird. I was so careful, always following the Verlavitar. They couldn't have known. Well, they kinda did. Ah, Palagina.
Well, well. Is this your last day among the living, Verzano?
Vetsano wrings his hand. Your timing is impeccable. Tell La Palagina the Dominals are after me. Please, you got to stop them.
As if any of this were ever in my hands. The Republics considered your business worth protecting based on its success. That success depended on cooperation with the locals, like House Dominel. You've lost that. And the favor of the Dukes.
Well, obviously we can't go with the diplomatic, and I don't want to go aggressive because she will be one of our crew members, so what's the meaning of this?
The meaning's simple. Vetsano's cut off. Shut out. His fate is left to the Dominels, and whatever unlucky friends he may still have in Defiance Bay.
Vetsano falls to his knees and clasps his hands together. Have mercy, Palagina. I don't stand a chance against the Dominals. He bites a trembling lip. I brought failure and shame on myself, but you can't mean to watch your countryman die like a dog.
Vetsano. Why are you wasting your precious breath on me? My orders come through the ambassador, and through the ambassador from people you should be honored ever gave a moment's thought to whether you live or die.
Now this is getting interesting.
You don't seem like the sort to petition the gods to keep him out of hell. So why not cry mercy to the one person in this room with the power to grant it?
Wait, you're talking about me? I didn't even promise the Dominals to kill him. I won't stand in your way, do as you will. So, what are you going to do with me? It's not the Dominals you need to worry about. Well, to be honest, nobody's paying for me to kill him, so luckily for you, Vetsano, I've already taken care of Dana Dominal. She's dead? I can't thank you enough, Aimiko. But it won't stop the Dominals for long. I got to get out of here, and I recommend that you do too. Nah, I'm good. He gives you a bag of coin with shaking hands. That's all I have after all this ill-fated venture. Thank you again, and please look out for yourself. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I killed him last time, especially because, of course, Cheese! Because I was with the Dominals. What the hell? What's my cards doing? I lost 485 copper pieces to bandits. God damn it, why do I pay for you guys? Anything better there? No, not at the moment. Well, we have a Vailian shock mage. Well, it doesn't really matter. So how about the buildings? 1 day, 6 hours. Jesus, these are incompetent fools. I suffer. So, I think we are done here. So, are you... Oh, she's gone. I thought she would be the boss. Nothing? Huh. Okay, fine. So we definitely want to go to the Vailian Embassy. Yes, we must gather your party before venturing forth. Okay. Well, we can do it like so. No, Palagina. Wait. Good thing I saw it on this map because I was almost... Cardugo.
Welcome.
Did you sell something? Well, you did, didn't you? Again, I don't know. How does it modify it? Ah. Well, we don't have Cypher yet. Well, I think I'm good. So, there you are.
Ah, it's done then.
Well, I let him go if you mean that.
Vetsano plays with fire and someone else always pays the price for it. Your charity is more than he deserves. Still, at least I don't have to deal with him anymore. For that, I'm grateful.
Again, nobody was offering to pay to kill him.
Whether you intended to or not, you've done the Vailian Republics a service today, ridding us of him. I work closely with the embassy to protect our interests, but lately I think our gaze has been too narrow.
Okay.
You clearly have pursuits of your own in the city, but I think we could help each other out. If you're interested in doing some work for us. Officially, I mean. We can go together and I'll introduce you to the ambassador.
Sure, fine, let's go.
Good. Maybe I can finally do something more worthwhile than playing nanny to merchants. The embassy is up in First Fires, southwest of the Ducal Palace.
I know the place, yes. Once a character has been dismissed from the party, they will return to either Blackhound Inn in Gilded Vale or to your stronghold if you acquired it. Well, I have acquired it, so...
Safe travels.
Yes. Let's go with so... Oh, we need to level up Balagina. Before that, we could do something else too. Now. We do have this Celebrant Dirge, 25 experience, Celebrant's Gloves, 5,000 coppers in treasure, average items, expires in 2 days. Now we can assign a companion to do it. Kana is assigned. And yes, I will level up Palagina here, and once I'm done...
I'm ready.
We'll see you soon. So, we're back. Well, first level up was quite easy, so I went 1 stealth, 1 lore, 1 athletics, and 2 survival. And then I got Vielo Vidorio, which is, it's a battle cry meaning sweet victory used among the freemen Freremas ves Conxuolios. When the paladin uses a flame of devotion, nearby allies gain increased attack speed, so that seems fine. So let's see what we do next level. Be right back. Well, second level was easy, stealth 1, survival 1. Then I decided to take lay on hands. More healers, the better. She can heal herself or somebody else. So basically same as I have. So let's see what we can level up next. Be right back. Okay, for this episode, this level up, I bought 1 survival, 1 stealth, and the problem was what weapon focus I would give her. So I decided to give her the adventurer, so I'll probably keep her using S-stock and flail. So that could work. Maybe flail and shield on the second slot and S-stock on main, or vice versa. Well, we'll see. But yeah, anyways, that's how it goes. So let's see what we'll level up next. Be right back. Okay, again, quite easy. 1 point in athletics, 1 point in lore. And then I decided to take Zilo's endurance. I was thinking about the other possibility which I have on my paladin. I think they can stack because they're different paladins, but I decided maybe to take the endurance, which I was thinking also for my character. Basically, this increased damage reduction and convert portion of incoming hits to graces. So my character, when both paladins are in the group, my character gives more accuracy and whatnot, and she gives more protection to everyone. So I think that is a good balance. Although I was tempted to take the attack too. But anyhow, I went with that. So let's see a couple more levels and I'll be right back. So with this time I bought 1 level athletics, 1 level lore, and I decided to take Intense Flames, augments the power of the Paladin's Flames of Devotion, increasing its damage. Because flame damage, undead, that sounds like a good thing to have, so I went with that. So this is the last level, I think, so we can do it right so. The problem is I don't really know what to buy anymore. I think I want lore. I don't know if we really need more stealth, because again, stealth is not my mainstay. There's no point in put a couple points in mechanics. So I'll go with the athletics. Survival maybe next, we will see. Now, Zealous Focus, what does it do? Intense pure conviction, instills clarity, purpose, increasing the accuracy. Oh, right, yes, Zealous Focus. I totally forgot, yeah. So that was the thing that I have. Maybe. Liberating Exhortation. Sworn Enemy could be something. Once per encounter, marks an enemy as the focus of the Paladin's Righteous Fury, granting accuracy and damage bonuses against the target until combat ends, or the target goes down. That's especially when you have one huge enemy that would work, maybe. Deprive the Unworthy. Snuffs out all active beneficial effects on the single foe. Confused, charmed, and dominated characters have severe accuracy penalties when attacking Paladin. I had this. The Paladin fights in perfect synergy with the closest ally, attacking the same foe, providing the ally with accuracy bonus. This is not bad either. I have that on my character. So this gives a little bit more damage and 15 accuracy, but it's only once per encounter and one target. This works all the time. Of course, it only works there. I'll go with this because, yeah, she and I will be in the front lines. We probably, I don't know if we could. Basically, what I'm thinking, I don't know if it works. If my character and her Pallegina attacks the same character, do we both give each other the accuracy bonus and around 20 to other people? I don't know. We'll go with that anyways. And I think that's it. Yes. So you have a fine greatsword and fine pistol. You don't need those anymore. I need something. Do I have any good weapon? The problem is I don't think I do. But I do have a flail. No. There you go. So you'll take the flail. Yeah. Did I have a shield? 16 deflection minus 8 accuracy. Ooh. That's not good. I want to go with medium. Nah, Paladin needs... where did I put it? Oh, we have a fine large, so we could go with that. 16-8. Yeah, we definitely go with the fine one. So now she needs an air stock. And I don't think anyone has that. No. Honestly, don't we have any air stocks here? No. So we'll have to see if there's a shop for that. What kind of armor are you using? You are using Pallegina's breastplate, demonstrating 10. Damage reduction 2. Well, I think that is good enough for now, yes. I think that will suffice, yes. Do I have anything else I could give, do you? I think I do, but what? So let's compare these. Oh, that's just a breastplate. I don't need a breastplate, but what I do need is a full plate. Yeah, overall this would be maybe a bit better, but the bonuses definitely make this something I want to keep for now. Reflex and healing received. Endurance. Oh, we don't really have that much, all things to consider. So do I want to have more healing and reflex? Or max and let's go with the more healing and reflex. And she can't use helmet for obvious reasons. We don't have... Do we have anything else? I still have some lion hide here. I don't think we have anything else for now. No. So, that's it. Wait. Forgiveness. Oh, nice. Unique pistol, two-handed, very slow. Interesting. I'll have to think about that. So, formation. Now we have interesting groups, so... Do I want to be middle or do I want somebody else to be middle? Maybe like so. Yeah, I think that will work. I'll take a quick break. I'll get something to drink. After that, we go to Vailian Embassy and Crucible Knights, and then we continue from there. So, once I come back, we'll be inside the Vailian Embassy. So, we're back. So, here we are at the Vailian Embassy. Let's see what we...
Ambassador Augusti, I would speak with you on a matter of some urgency and great importance.
Sure. Sighing as though remembering some heavy burden, Vicent crosses his arms before replying. Alagina, if this is the same matter we previously discussed, I doubt I will be convinced any more easily. Quite stonewalling and pay attention for aggressive and passionate. Ambassador, please hear her out, diplomat. I remain silent. This is Palagina's thing, so she can do it.
Ambassador, I implore you to take a step back and look at this again.
Ambassador Augusti holds up his hand and cuts Palagina off in a strident tone. Enough! We are not going over Defiance Bay Animancers again. The Duke's Bell's desires have not changed since the last time we spoke. If you haven't heard, word of your insubordination has already found the ears of the Duchess of Piaceppe and the Duke of Salona. Bloody hell. There are murmurs that you cannot be trusted to fulfill your duties. Must this talk reach the shores of Spirento? Palagina's aggressive demeanor drains to a state of shock and worry, but she remains silent. Again, aggressive passion. What kind of spiders do nothing are you if you and the Dukes aren't going to take her seriously? Shove off. I have no idea what we're talking. I say nothing.
What is it the Dukes need of me, Ambassador?
The Derwit's instability has created an opportunity for us to take over the trade with Aeron Clanfath. We will need to meet with the Clanfathans soon to secure upcoming trade arrangement. The roads to Twin Elms can be dangerous, of course, but that's why you'll be our representative there.
Echosi, Ambassador. But won't this provoke the Dear Woodins? Their country is falling apart, and we're already dividing up their trade alliances.
Provoke them into what? Going to war? Through no fault of the Republics, the Derwood's armies have been deprived of an entire generation of soldiers. It would be foolish not to take advantage of the situation. If we don't, Red Servants will. Well, yeah, he's kind of have a point. It does make sense, Palagina. The Derwood has problems, and sooner or later, someone's going to profit from it.
Madico. When I walked in here, I didn't think we were going to be talking about how to chop up the Deerwood's corpse.
I have no idea what we're going to talk in here, but now we're chopping the corpses, yes. Vincent holds up his hands to set Palagina at ease. That's not what we're talking about. This is just business, and good business is where you find it. Palagina raises an eyebrow and clenches her jaw, but remains silent. Palagina, he shakes his head. Go to Twin Elms, speak to the Anamenfath, impress upon her the instability of Derwood, and reassure her of the Vailian Republic's desire to open a safe trade.
Of course, Ambassador.
Uncomfortable pause, Paladin exhales deeply. The ambassador nods and smiles paternally. He then looks up to you. I know you plan to investigate this crisis together, but I hope you understand Palagina's responsibilities. No. Of course, no, I understand, but we're still going to investigate its responsibilities or not. I wink obnoxiously at Palagina. I understand completely and will make sure she completes the important mission for Dux. Winch, winch, nudge, nudge, say no more, say no more. Not non-committedly. Story. I go with the deceptive. I usually don't go deceptive, so I'll go for now. Vincent bristles and turns to Palagina. Will the Dux need to hear more about Palagina Miss Ray's wild adventures?
Of course not, Ambassador. I will attend to the unamend fart as soon as I am able to travel to Twin Elms.
Yeah, hold that. That will take a little while. We have other things in our plate at the moment. Good. Now, if you will excuse me. You are excused, yes.
Could have gone better. Could have gone worse.
Such is the life usually.
Not that you helped put up much of a fight.
I think you're right, but I didn't want to make the ambassador any angrier. What's the fight? You have your orders and you're already in trouble with the Dukes.
I know, but it's still frustrating. I've spent enough time moping anyway. Now I just need to figure out how to get to Twin Elms before the ambassador loses his patience.
Again, you might hold that thought. We have other things on our plate if you want to carry exploring with us. Still, I fear that making this deal with the Clan Fatans will further weaken the Durwood and make trouble for republics in the years to come. Honestly, I don't know why you are worried about Durwoods. You are not a Durwoodian. And at the moment, Durwood is not in a position where they can cause troubles. Well, it's a long way to Twin Elms. You'll have plenty of time to think over. Yeah.
Verus.
Yes, that is true. So we'll have to see how that goes, what we are doing there once we get there, which is later. Anywho. Let's go return the stuff for the Knights of Crucible. I probably should... Well, yeah, I've been thinking I should probably go at the Stronghold at some point, but it's probably after the Heritage Hill debacle. There's always something, you know. I thought we would be in the Heritage Hill at the moment, but so many things to do. Oh, there you are, Dunstan. Commander Cleaver said you are working with an animancer built Forge Knight.
So much for his talk of secrecy. Aye, I'm building Cleaver's metal warriors. He says they're what we need to keep order in Defiance Bay, so...
Do you disagree with Cleaver about the Forge Knights? I disagree with him on about everything, and this is no exception. These Forge Knights won't solve our manpower problem. He can call them what he wants, but they aren't knights. Doesn't take Itumark nose to smell trouble here. A group that can't stand together is headed for a fall. He folds his arms and looks at the ground. And don't get me started on the other problem. Those souls he bought to power to forge knights. Cleaver keeps telling himself that they came from willing donors, but he knows better. There's a reason you have to buy souls through less than legal channels. We should be clearing those scavengers off the road, not doing business with them. And you need Vienna's research. She's been working out a method to transfer the souls into armor. Getting the process just right is critical. Bind the souls too tightly and you get something like those flesh constructs at the sanitarium, barely bright enough to avoid walking into a wall. But bind them too loosely and they'll be too self-aware for their own good. Mad killers in metal bodies. Yes, definitely Robocops. Especially from the Robocop 2. How are you creating these Forge Knights? Suits of armor and souls. Cleavers had me repairing and reinforcing unused armor for months now, just so we can fill them with some poor sod's essence. As long as the scholar's girls got her numbers right, infusing the armor with the soul won't be that hard, but that's not what bothers me. Enough about the Forge Knight. So, I think this is what you've been looking for, Knights of Crucible.
That's what Cleaver's been looking for anyway. If you found it, I guess I've got to start.
Again, you don't sound too happy about this. I'm not, and I made it clear to Cleaver that it is a mistake. Trying to harness souls like this, it's a crime against the gods, and it's bound to earn us more trouble than it saves. But Cleaver's given me his orders, so I got to build these things as best as I can. Anyway, Cleaver's told me I'm to sell you any arms and armor you might want. You won't find better anywhere in Defiance Bay, I can promise you that.
Now, time to see if that Vailian was worth all that blood and copper.
Yes, he takes polished brushblade and goes to work. Okay.
I'll be damned. To be honest, even I wasn't expecting it to work this well. Back to it. Cleaver will want me to finish the rest of them. And it sounded like he has a job for you, too.
First things first, what have you sail, and then we can go to talk to Cleaver. White Spire. S-Stock 200. Inflicts disorientating for 5 seconds on hit. Blizzard 3 per rest. Unfortunately, it's only rest. But that is not too expensive, so I might buy it because she needs a proper sword. Eder needs something. He could be using the fine Morning Star, but I don't know if I want to buy it just yet. Because I think the adventurer gave S-Stock... Oh, wait. Wait. Sorry. Now I'm mixing. Palagina is adventure, it's S-Stock, and Flail... Uber Knight? And that would be sword and Morning Star. Huh. I think what Heldrick's coat, heavy armor, defense rating, damage reduction. Bloody hell, 14 plus 30 defense against prone attacks, plus 15 defense against push attacks, plus 3 damage reduction. Freeze. Well, that is not that bad, but again, I don't know if it's something I want to buy. It's basically plate armor level with extras. But I guess the damage reduction is, the extra is only for the freeze. So, yeah. Exceptional plate armor. Now that sounds interesting. Oh, I haven't checked if I can upgrade things, but it looks nice. I might, unless we find something else. Exceptional Brigandine. Was somebody using Brigandine? I can't remember. Not at the moment, probably. Shot in Fate. Grants Consecrated Crown when hit by a critical hit once per encounter, so that would do... 9.3 endurance over 1 second. Well, it's something, but I don't think that's a... Forge Master Claws. Plus 5 damage reduction. Burn grants Firebrand. Summon weapon Firebrand, so that's a weapon. 3 per rest. I could buy that for Pallegina, you know. I am tempted. That's quite expensive. Let's go with that. I never use money anyway, so let's see. I'm fairly certain I don't know if I can enchant this quality. Exceptionally needs level 8 and 1 sapphire and 1 vitrak brain. We don't have either. And what's the level we are at the moment? 7th. So next level we could do that, but we're still missing those things. So yeah, you focus knight, battle axe, sword, morning star. So morning star could be something you could use. But anyhow, I'm gonna stick this on me. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll save that. Now. You obviously are taking the stock. Yeah, this is the one thing that stock has maybe negative against the Greatsword. Greatsword does slash and pierce. Stock only does pierce. And that is of course problem if somebody has a pierce rating higher. But that's why we have flail. And you can have this. Now, do I want to... I'll let her keep that, because I don't think this will do such a dramatic... Well... It gives slash and... I'll save this for now. You can have it on your inventory. Oh, right, you need something. I'm gonna buy the Morning Star. Oh, you're a fortunate. So, where's... No. You. Find Morning Star. We buy it for you. And... Yes, I know, it's two-handed. I'd hope you would automatically take it off the shield. Yeah. Nope. So that is nice. Let's stick that back to stash. Put the save here.
Sure.
Now we used quite a lot of money. I don't know if that was worth it, or with my luck we will find something good for everyone on the next area. But honestly, if I'm not using money, I won't never use it. So there's that. So what's the more you need me to do?
Dunstan will complete the first squad of Forge Knights in no time. Now the High Justice will want to have his Forge Masters at Fleetbreaker Castle create more. I've made a copy of Viana's research, and the High Justice has sent a courier to Anslog's Compass to retrieve it. The dozens have gotten too active for the courier to come to Defiance Bay, and after Viana's kidnapping, we've got to assume they know about our plans. That's why I'm sending you to deliver the research. You shouldn't be recognizable to the dozens. Yet.
Yeah. It's gonna fail anyways. They know that it's me. Not much the dozens do recognize other than things that make them feel threatened. But after this, I expect they'll learn of your association with us and they won't be too happy about it. Neither will the Dominals, he snorts. They're trying to expand the family business and they resent us for standing in the way. I need someone who can handle any unexpected contingencies. You promise yourself equal to any threat, both in my service and in Defiance Bay. Well, consider it done. So basically, yeah, that is a little hint that after this, we are not going to join Dozens or Dominus. We have no ability because this will lock us out. But again, like I said, I'll decide it I'll go with the Crucible Knights, so consider it done.
Enslog's Compass is a small
I
lagoon
know.
just north of Defiance Bay. Your contact will be a commander named Arenroad. She'll meet you by the docks. Return to me when you've finished. The High Justice has made the expansion of the Forge Knights his top priority, which means it's mine as well.
Okay. I was just checking. It almost seems like the dagger is at the Anslug's compass. This map shows the environment surrounding Defiance Bay. Flags mark strategic access points and whatnot. But again, that is something we're not doing at the moment. We're finally going to bloody Heritage Hill. Because I have a feeling that I need to kill something. Well, that's already dead, but that's fine. Wait, what?
The world has not given your kind much reason to hope.
You get to a certain point and you realize you got two options. You can go mad with grief and tear out all your hair and check yourself into the sanitarium, or you can wait for better days.
Well, feathers in my case. But I understand your point.
Interesting. So, we'll see what's happening at Heritage Hill. Besides the obvious undead things. It's nice to check where they are going. Yes. 15 minutes, I will take that. Yeah, those are definitely some undead bastards.
Laying low.
Let's talk to...
Good day,
Justicia.
stranger.
Viola sent me, I'm looking into the missing guards. So you're the one she sent word about. I was expecting her to send in a whole squad of justiciars. Not that I'm volunteering, mind you. Well, I know, but, you know, it's me. You really don't need anything else, just me. And my posse. I'll have the gate opened immediately, just watch your step. I'm afraid we can't send anyone after you if it goes badly. Any ideas what might have happened to the other guards? None, and I've no desire to find out, if you catch my meaning. Well, that's pretty obvious. And the ones that disappeared weren't the deserting type. The worst part is, both times the watch disappeared, the next rotation found the gate unlocked. I don't know whether they went in or whether something got out. But if it is the latter, refugees are going to be the least of our problems. Heard or seen anything unusual? Friend, I try to see and hear as little as possible. One of the women on the last watch said she heard someone shouting from the northeast part of the district. Something that sounded like an order. I don't see how anyone could survive in there. Once or twice I've got glimpse of something moving on the other side of the gate. The guard shudders. I just soon forget it. Sure, okay, yeah.
I shall be discreet.
You shall be discreet indeed. Let's go through the gate. Yes, skeletal fighters.
Reminds me of home, this place.
What makes you think so? You mean those skeletal rangers or wizard? Ah, bloody hell, the wizard.
I'm ready.
You probably want to change because I think piercing doesn't work on these guys. Should you change to? We'll see. We'll see. And
Ready, Watcher.
can you shoot through there? I'm kind of interested to see. You could actually. Oh right, bleeding won't work. Come on, stop it. No. We don't need bleeding. How do I disable? X. Yes, X. Now we go with that.
What?
You shoot that.
Hi?
Honestly, Minoletas, maybe? Oh, you didn't have... Well, we'll see, we'll see. Let's see how this goes.
Lava will be on seek.
So you can shoot through that. So that's good. He is already down. Wait, who is standing there? Hey there.
Yeah.
Am I attacking? I am.
That's it.
Maybe I need to change my weapons too.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Got him.
Yeah, that works. Well, fortunately they could shoot through that. It would have been much more annoying if they couldn't do that. Oh.
Nice and slow.
Oh, all the groups, please. Tanglefoot trap, but we can't take the
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to
camping
ourselves.
equipment. Something twitches and samples in the darkness between the slats. A rancid craft creeps from the house. Bird lady, yes. So
This I haven't seen before.
nice. Yeah. Scroll of defense requires. Okay. Well, overall it's nice. Nothing too spectacular, but every bit of helps at times. Yeah. Now, Heritage Hill Cemetery. So I guess I want to go here. Maybe go like so. What are you? Dargul, not Dracul. Immune to charm, confused, disease dominated, poison sickened, and unconscious. Well, makes sense. It's already dead, so the potion wouldn't work. It has quite nice damage reduction item. Well, not that great. Oh, it's already dead. But it is a tough bastard.
Slowly now.
Wait, what do we have?
I
here?
can do that.
I hope you do.
That's settled.
Nothing too interesting. Ghoul. And more ghouls. Oh, by the by.
I'm ready.
Well.
I'm ready.
Yes?
Ready, Watcher.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
You deal with that. You deal with that.
I'm here.
You shoot that.
How may I help?
You shoot that.
What?
You might shoot that. Let's see what we can do with the dog. We can attack that. Yeah, I don't mind these guys, but shades and whatnot, those are annoying. But I have to remember that I could use fire
I'll take a look.
to kill them. What do we have
I
here?
can do that.
Yes, do that.
That's settled.
Little grave robbing on the side. Plus 10 defense against spells. That's kind of nice. The question is, who should have it? That's the problem. I'll try to think about it. It could be something that you don't need to all the time. The Gross Hat's claw marks Court is walled. But maybe when you know you are fighting something magical, which makes more sense. More ghouls. Yeah, this should work. Start shooting.
Ready, Watcher.
Start shooting.
How may I help?
And shoot, yes. Wait. Either. Attack, please. You can attack that.
Dead on!
Oh, the Ituma can't go. Unfortunately, can't go through. Okay. Well, wait. Are you are a little? You're dark ghoul. Okay, that sounds bad.
What?
Well, let's deal with the dark ghoul. He's a bloody tough one. Surprisingly tough, I have to say. Let's see what does the bestiary say anything about that? It would ghoul, dark ghoul. Do we know anything except we don't really know anything. These are vomits blood, nice. No damage reduction at all, so these are not that interesting, but no idea about this. Yeah. Well, little by little.
Slow and silent.
Oh, I probably should choose everyone.
Right.
Indeed, right. This inscription underneath the family crest reads Valtas. The inscription, sorry. Lady. Unlocking. Oh, require proper key. So that is connected to some kind of a quest. A small plaque at the base reads, Freedom above all, Admit Hadred. Oh. Oh. Okay, so we can talk to her. Let's see how this goes. Probably badly. We have two here, two here. The problem is, if we need to fight...
I'm ready.
A woman turns when you enter. Her white, pale eyes shine like lamps in the darkness of the tomb. 4 crucible knights hover nearby, their glazed expression fixed on her. Reinforcement at last. I hope you come armed, because we got to get out of here. Something about her seems hazy and insubstantial, even in the darkness of the tomb. I had to be the one to tell you this, but you're already dead. Who are you? What are you doing here? What are those soldiers doing here? You don't fool me, Spectre. I believe. I'll go with the clever. This will end up badly, but I'll do it anyways. Her eyes grow cold and hard. You'd better explain yourself, and quickly. You're a ghost, and you've been luring Crucible Knights to their deaths. She freezes in a place hovering in the air. No, that's impossible. It's only been... I can't be. The other side of the tomb is visible through her gaping mouth. She looks at her hand, seemingly for the first time, turning them in front of her. As her eyes and her mouth widen in horror, she turns to you. What have you done to me? Her expression hardens, and the Crucible Knights behind her stir. Novitiates, attack. Well, pooh. Right.
How may I help?
You may want to... Oh. Yeah, scrap that.
I'm ready.
And, yes.
I'm ready.
You can attack too. You are
What?
making sorcery there. Keep shooting that.
Ready, Watcher.
You shoot that. This is not looking too good. Put some repulsion going. Put some... So, yeah. Paralyzed. Yeah, that's great.
I'm ready.
That's great. Heal. You are not doing anything at the moment, unfortunately. Are you done with the paralyzed? Okay. Oh, you are there.
Itumok, stay close.
You are not looking too good. Heal. Don't heal then. Honestly, disengage. That's not good. No.
Let's go.
No.
Let's go.
We need to get that Lara down. I don't care anything else. Okay, I think she's... Is she down now? Now let's deal with this.
Let's go.
I'm fairly certain there's a way to deal with this maybe peacefully,
Let's
but we didn't do that. Clever was not the way to go. Definitely. So, what did we get? Crucible plate armor. Quick save. Durensol boy, you better find a trap in... Yes, there's a trap. Of course there's a trap. There's always a trap.
That's settled.
And you managed to... this up. You can't be serious. All this bother to just... see greatsword and plate armor. Bloody hell.
Laying low.
Well... Oh, there's might be something there. Well, at least some money. Now the question is, I probably would like to rest, if I can. Let's go with Vessel. Again, Vessel. I don't know, Spirits would be good too, but for now we are meeting... Wait. It's Vessel. Well, let's go Vessel for now. Do you have... You can't take any... Let's go with Vessel. I'll have to level up my survival at some point with these guys too. Or not. Zakani saunters over to you, stretching her legs. She holds a pouch of deer jerky in one hand and she offers it as she takes a seat across from you. Itumax looks on hungrily. Long day, she bends one arm behind her head, reaching until you hear a pop. Just wanted to see how are you holding up. You seem to have a lot of long nights. Well enough, thanks. That's a relief. I was following an Adra bear before. I'd hate to find out that my situation had gotten worse. She folds her arms over her knees. Look, it's been a while since I had a hunting party, but we're in this together, and even if we're hunting for different things, we're still hunting together. She takes a hunk of dried meat from her pouch and bites a long strip from it. Itumak licks his lips, and she tosses him the rest. I don't understand exactly what's happening to you, but I'll help you find Taos, same as you are doing for me. Well, I appreciate that. So, yes. Yeah, I don't know. The clever option wasn't something you probably want to choose there, but...
I'll see what I can find.
We dealt with it. Unfortunately, we couldn't take the Crucible Knights alive with us, but...
I can do that.
Again.
That's settled.
Wait, is that opal? Okay. Not an egg. Although it seemed like an egg. Kinda want to check the middle. fine. Okay, that worked. So, do we know anything more about you guys? Only that you have might then. Fine. Keep your secrets then. The mausoleum has been sealed tight. Well, not tight enough after all, there's undead lurking around. A revenant, yes, of course. You attack that.
I'm
you
ready.
attack that. And you attack that. Then
Yes?
you can help me with that.
What?
I'm here.
Hopefully. Oh, it's on a ghoul.
That's it!
A little beef jerky for Itumak. Please don't eat that meat. It's quite rotten, you know. Okay, that worked. Nice.
Laying low.
So what is that? No! Stop. Don't go yet. We don't need to fight those guys. I'll check the rest of the... area. Oh. Sorry. I kind of want to have that after all. We can use that enchanting, I think. Right. We basically checked this area. If I remember correctly, the main thing goes towards here. Maybe. I'm fairly certain this is the area where we actually do the main thing, so I'm not gonna go there just yet. I want to go up and see what's there. Unless I'm completely wrong, that is also a possibility. Crockware, stale foodstuff, and once priceless vases, now chipped and cracked. Fill the wagon. Okay, attack,
I'm ready.
attack.
What?
How may I help?
Ready, Watcher.
And let's see what we can do with the dog. Yep. Nice. Really nice.
Nice and quiet.
Just what I said, Aloth.
Right.
Okay, we got some stuff over here. Peridot and money.
Something over there.
Oh. Good eyes, Durance. Another peridot. And a Swift. Unfortunately, I don't think we need it at the moment, at least. Maybe later. I'm saying that, and obviously, once the game ends, we probably still have that in our inventory. Never been used. That's how it usually goes. So we do have two doors. From here, the mansion appears deserted. Ah. That is mansion. So what is this? This is Ikanta's house. So let's go and check the Ikanta's house first. If there's anyone alive there. At least breathing. Before we talk to her, or I think I'll check around.
A simple test. That's settled.
That is indeed so. Animancy in the modern age. Well, we might as well take it. I kinda don't want to...
A simple test. That's settled.
Oh, those are prisoners. Oh. Oh. Spider fingers. Grants restore light endurance, 3 per rest, +1 perception. Those are not that bad. So I guess these guys are maybe other not a knights. Something or someone snapped this candelabra in two. So kind of curious to see what Ikanta, was it Ikanta? Yes, Ikanta has to say. The stale loaves are hard as rocks. Some shrooms. Left out rot, these potatoes are covered with wet, rank-smelling bruises. Okay, nice. So, hello. A woman bends over a roaring fireplace, feeding a splintered chair leg into it. As you get closer, you notice something unnatural about her. A certain pallor to her skin, a lack of movement beneath her flesh, even while her arms execute deft, efficient movements. And then you see the puckered flesh, ragged and bloodless, over her heart. We should think about just killing her first and having you talk to the body.
It's rude to stare, you know. Don't worry. I've no mind to start anything with you. After all, I've stayed in such good shape by choosing my meals carefully.
I saw you in a vision. There's something you need to do for me.
Believe me, I've heard that line before.
I bet you have. Who are you?
A survivor, by the grace of my own careful preparations. When I heard the claws scrabbling at the door outside, I took care of matters myself. And since then, I've been careful to keep myself fresh and fed.
So, do you know what happened here?
An incredible act of animancy, of a magnitude this part of the world likely hasn't seen since Engwithan times. Someone found something very powerful and ancient, and I'd bet my own preserved life it wasn't Aldhelm or his lovely assistant.
I still don't understand why this district is full of walking corpses. She spins from the fire to face you, because someone found a way to tether their souls to their bodies. Don't you see? She taps her skull with an impatient finger. So when the heart stops beating, when the blood stops flowing, their bodies still animate, and with a newfound hunger. She turns back to her fire. Those that can feed it with living flesh and essence stay strong and sharp. Those that can't degenerate quickly. So tell me what you know about this Aldhelm. His name barely merits repeating. He is a charlatan who likes to dig up pretty artifacts and call himself a scholar. The pity with animancy these days is that just about anyone can claim to be an expert. I see. I truly doubt that. It's time for me to get going then. So, okay, be well and prosper. I'm not gonna bother her anymore. Well, we could start killing her, but yeah. So, next place. Quick save. So this is what? This is a Valtas Manor. Oh, it's the Valtas Mausoleum is connected to this.
I'll
so
take a look.
We'll see what's gonna happen here then. Okay. Broken chairs, upended tables, and shattered vases block the stairs. Splintered planks shift precariously. Well, awfully quiet. So what's the catch? Beer and milk. That would be a rather interesting combination, beer and milk. Or maybe not. So cool. Cool it is. Well, the problem is we can't go through the door. We're a bit stuck here, but I think we should survive. Oh, by the by, can you do something like this over here, maybe?
Ulu Sen!
Nice. That that works.
That's it!
I'm ready.
Let's go.
You're not getting through me.
Let's go.
Okay, that
Let's
worked.
go.
Hey there. Can you move somewhere so you can actually...
Leave it to me!
I don't...
Varathis!
Yeah, he can't attack.
Stuck.
Yeah. I can't move either.
Yes? I shall deal with this one. That's
So, am I still stuck here? No. I
Let's
am.
go.
Okay. Yeah, these tight spaces can be a bit of problematic. Apparently we all got a bit stuck there. Big save. Lord Valtas will. A last will and testament has been carefully drawn up on stained piece of sackcloth. It lists Lord Valtas' various titles and holdings, ending with the following. Should no member of my family survive, it is my wish that my wealth and property be dispensed to the Crucible Knights. Let my wife and children and me be buried with my forebears in the Valtas family tomb. At the right hand of Duke Hadred, signed Valeria Valtas, 5th Lord of House of Valtas. Yeah. The knights will be happy to have this, I imagine.
Slowly now.
Another door. But... Saidal, let us in. Lord Valtas, how are you? Well, you're not alive. It's safe. Come out now. If there's somebody alive, well, no. Open the door, Saida. The female dark ghoul sniffs there and whirls around hissing. Survivor! Well, I guess we have to kill these again. They're not dead enough. Ooh, this is going to look nasty.
How may I help?
So let's go with the tentacles. Put some tentacles going on. You can maybe can't run here and stick with these.
Ready, Watcher.
You shoot arrows. By the by, yeah.
I'm ready.
Oh, you are. Are you paralyzed? Of course you are.
How may I help?
Why are you not? Okay, there. Okay, this works. Emilio's dead. Now the Lord Valtas. And Lady Valtas. Nice. That was okay. Money, Jasper, Blackson. I think that's it.
I'll take a look.
Before we knock the door, I'll check other things. I'm guessing there's a person alive there. Otherwise, it wouldn't make any sense to them be Valtas Manor key.
I can do that. That's settled.
Nothing too spectacular. Supplicant leaving 25 hours. If ignored, -8 prestige, 0 security for 3 days. Minor reputation with default villas, negative payoff. Can I send escort? No companions at Stronghold. I'll pay off. And Valtas groundskeeper letter. This is a note addressed to the household staff. Please see to it that the family mausoleum is swept and marble polished. The key is hanging as always in the kitchen by the oven. Good to know. Okay, so we just found a cat. Sure, whatever. Wait. Light signs from behind the map. There's a racked hole to the outside as if someone dug through. Wait, what? Says for Seda in the Valtas Manor inheritance. I came across a group of dark ghouls in a manor pounding a closed door and yelling for someone named Seda. Seda's father left will in which he requests that he and his loved ones buried in the Valtas family mausoleum at the right hand of Duke Hadred. I found a letter directing a groundskeeper. Yes, there's a small opening to the outside. Someone must have pried a section of the wall loose. Where this person went from there is the next question. Well, the only thing where the person would go is probably the mausoleum, because that's the only thing I can think of. So let's go and check if we can find the bloody key. This seems to be the hook mentioned in the letter, but the mausoleum key is missing. Go to the Valtas Mausoleum in Heritage Hill. The clues I found in the Valtas Manor suggest that Seda escaped the house and fled to the family mausoleum. Yes, that is a fair assumption. At least I would believe so. Now. I think we don't need to sneak anymore. Save and what we will find here.
Slow and silent.
Ah, Saeda. Durance, old boy. Let's check for the traps.
See now what the flame has shown us?
Yes, and hopefully you can disarm it. What is this? Iridescent scarab figurine. Use 1 per rest. Adra beetle. I'll give it that. Well, for you probably can use it at some point. And what? Maybe there's something here. Money. And more money. So, Saeda. A little girl covers in the back of the tomb. Her face is streaked with dirt, and even in the shadows, you can tell she is far too thin. She watches you, holding her breath. What? Is this what you kids do for fun these days? She inches into the candlelight. Her clothes are little more than filthy rags now, but ripped and stained fabric looks like embroidered silk. You have to be quiet. Noise brings the hungry people. They mostly come at night. Mostly. Madigo, how did she survive in this place? You should put her in charge. My name is Saeda. Are you hiding from them too? She watches the door of the vault, her eyes wide and careful. You Saeda, I came across some dark ghouls in a house. The girl eyes wide. You saw mother and father? Well, what's left of them? And Emilio, how did you get away? Those aren't your parents anymore. She picks her thumbnail, watching you. She nods slowly. Well, who are the hungry people? We already know. She whispers and her eyes are round with terror. Those ones outside, they don't sleep or die, but they eat. What happened to you? Her eyes take a distant look. Her legs start to tremble. You're frightened and you've been stuck here for too long, but try to remember what happened before. She takes a deep breath and stares at the stone floor. There was a big noise and light in the sky. Everyone thought it was a storm, but then people started waking up. After they died, I mean. She twists her shredded sleeve into knots. Mother and father and Emilo boarded up the door, but the hungry people found our house. Her fidgeting becomes more agitated. They fought, but the hungry people always get up again. They broke through the door, and Mother told me to hide. Then I came to here to hide, but the door got stuck, and I didn't know when it would be safe outside. Well, where's your family? I think we killed them already. At the house, Mother told me to hide and not let anyone in. Then I heard a lot of noise, fighting and yelling, and her eyes glazed over. And then Mother told me to open the door again, but she didn't sound right. You need to get out of here. Is it safe? Are the hungry people out there? It's still dangerous, but the path to the main gate should be clear. Run for it. I won't let anything to catch me, I promise. So, honestly, well, I hope she survived. Safe haven. I sent Seda to the district. She couldn't stay in the tomb much longer, and the way back was clear. Okay, so that's it. Nice. Well, at least we helped someone. I'm fairly certain we have to encounter something. We will go talk later in the main quest, if I remember correctly, but we'll see. I have those bits and pieces that I remember, but mostly after Defiance Bay, it's a bit hazy, but we'll see once I'll continue there that if I remember a bit more.
I shall be discreet.
Might as well make a proper save. Anything? Well, there's a box. And there's an obelisk, which we really don't need at the moment. I haven't used any range on me or Eder, but again, it's not... It is a possibility that we need those at some point. Ghoul? Yes, more ghouls. Oh, bloody hell, there's quite a lot of those. That would mean... Yes. That you could actually just, you know, get this going there. And
I'm ready.
Attack, attack, attack.
What?
Shoot.
I'm here.
Shoot. Now, what Aloth could do?
Aye.
Well. Oh, probably hit us too, but it doesn't really matter. Durance, old boy, come forth.
What?
Because you can throw that in the mix and then shoot the tree.
That's it.
Oh, there's one of those. You are a skeletal wizard and you are a skeletal wizard. Shoot that. And Itumak, I kinda need you, doggy. You can deal with these.
That's it.
Yes, that works nicely.
Settle.
And rest should be fine.
That's it.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, you're attacking. Okay. Where's my character? Oh, we were there. Okay. Eder was standing there, so I think Eder might have been again out of battle. A little bit.
Laying low.
But that's okay. I'll have to say that Doggy is quite good to do flanking attacks. Okay, we got a door here. Stating the obvious, of course.
Something over there.
Yeah, something over there. Scroll of minor endurance. Okay, we'll take it. So what is this place then? This is a tower. Fine, it's a tower then. The massive stone door of the tower is sealed, and there doesn't appear to be any way of opening it. Speak the words you learned from the Leaden Key Acolyte. You hear rumbles and clanks from hidden tumblers as the door unlocks. That worked. Don't know if I like that, but it worked. Interesting sounds.
I shall be discreet.
Ghoul. More ghouls. Okay, ghouls are fine.
I'm ready.
Well, attack that. You can attack that. You keep shooting skeletal wizard. Wait. No, no. Attack that. I was...
Ready,
You.
Watcher.
Attack that. Dog. Hunt. You move forward.
Aye?
Honestly, just keep shooting. And now Durance, stick that out. I mean, is there somebody? Oh, there's somebody is still alive. Oh, it's already dead. So, can we finally know what they have as stats? Damage reduction 6, reflection 40, 40 to 59. I still want to know. Well, apparently they're not. I'm gonna change back to my sword. I think we can use the sword.
I'm ready.
You too. I'm fairly certain that works against ghouls. Spirit on the... Wait, did I just... No. Why the buy? Let's put this on your quick slot. Minor recovery and minor endurance. Why not?
Nice and quiet.
Anything in here? Well, basic stuff. Crumble page from Aldhelm's journal. Day 7. A week of study and we're still none the wiser about this device. Trindig remains optimistic. I don't know what I'd do without his spirit. Trindig's letter. Dearest mother and father, you will be pleased to hear that I've learned much already since coming to the city. There are many incredible ruins nearby, and Master Greg has allowed me to accompany him on a number of expeditions. I'm writing to you from inside an ancient Envitan tower. There are entire districts built up around it, but the locals have mostly left the tower untouched. They have let us set up temporary living quarters here, so our work can continue uninterrupted. It is an unsettling place at times, but Master Greg has been a constant comfort, and he is quick to remind me that the things we learn from this tower may one day help us to find a cure for Vaidman's legacy. I'd better get some rest now. Mr. Greg likes to get early and get an early start to the day. All my love, Trindig. Yes. I think somebody went a bit crazy and something happened. The mattress is lumpy and smell of old straw, but whoever slept here last made it neatly. What is this then? Essence shimmers and pulsates within the strange device. You don't say. Let's see. Probably should change weapons,
I'm
but
here.
maybe we can deal with this
I'm ready.
without changing.
Aye?
Shoot.
What?
Shoot.
Ready, Watcher.
Shoot. Little Mark, can you...
Dead on!
I don't think you can move. Yeah, you can't move. Which is too bad. Well...
That's it!
Dead on!
Well... Oh, Palagina took quite a lot of damage.
Sure.
Now that she wasn't using the shield. Patting the scratchy old coverlet thickens the air with dust. No one has used this bed in weeks.
Shh. Something over there.
Yes, thank you, Durance. Money and bottle. That takes us up. Makes sense after all, we are in Tower. Skeletal Ranger. Well,
let's go. That's it.
Well, this should go well. Honestly, these won't cause any problems for us.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now. Scroll of Insect Swarm. Page from Aldhelm's journal. Day 2. We've completed our measurements of the machine. Thanks to Trindic's youthful agility, further examination is required to discover its intended use.
Sure.
Yes, I bet you managed to put that on. And that caused all the little troubles we have here. Stating the obvious. Now, up we go. How many levels we need to go? I don't know. We'll see. Tower level 2. Revenant, Darkul, not Dracul. Okay, they're coming. Oh, right, we were hidden.
Let's go.
We weren't hidden. Okay. Well, I could use this. And honestly, yeah, we just can let these guys handle it themselves. All those fleshy bits flying around. Yeah, that. Okay. So far, so good. Again, I'm still waiting when the shades and whatnot attack. There's got to be shades. Oh. Nope. Like so.
Margaret's
Thank you.
fire casts light in dark places.
Nothing too interesting. The scroll contains pen and ink diagram of the Adra device running through the tower. Despite copious measurements and carefully drawn detail, it gives no indication of the machine's purpose. The work of Engvitans, a comprehensive guide.
Let's go.
Let's keep killing these bastards.
Let's go.
I thought I put everybody at it.
Let's go.
Let's go indeed. A few more revenants to kill.
Dead on.
Let's go.
Now, let's pick that. Pick that up. Thank you.
Right.
I'll take a look.
Yes, what's over here? Sigil of the Arcane. Grants Arcane Dampener 1 per rest. What does that do? Beneficial effects suspended for 15 seconds. Oh. That is something maybe... I was supposed to check the other paper. Where did it go? I thought Aloth took it. So I guess it went to the stash. Letter from Ikanta. Baldur, I did indeed receive your recent summons, as well as the 2 that came before it. I'd been waiting for you to present yourself on my doorstep so that I could give you my answer in person. A firm and unwavering no. I won't help you. In fact, I relish the idea of you and your team of glorified engineers sitting in that tower, sweating over the runes I've studied for years. Nothing gives me greater pleasure than knowing that my research, which you've long disparaged, is the missing piece in your mundane little puzzle. As you well know, it's knowledge I have always valued. I'm just around the corner. I guarantee you to find me should you wish to rehash this conversation in person. Yours truly, Ikanta. So I guess that was the... I hope that was the letter we found. Because this is... Yeah, day 7. There's mother and father. Yeah, we read that. So when's the day... I thought they would be... Oh, they're here. Alheim's Journal, Ludrana's Orders. Oh, right, that is that. Valtas Farman Curse. This is day 7. Day 2. So I guess that the... And Trindic's letter. Yeah, dearest mother and father. So I... What is this? This letter is fairly intact, though the parchment itself has been crumbled. Yes, sir, I know that the temple baths boast great healing. Oh, right, sorry. Yeah, this is way back. Anyways. Folded page from Alheim's Journal, Day 10. Patrons grow impatient with the lack of quantifiable results. They should drag themselves out of their mansions and spend a few nights here if they think it's so easy. No, they want results. So what did you do to get those results? The pulling, pounding energy in the machine feels even stronger up here. I'm fairly certain it will get stronger the higher we go. That's how these things usually work. Fireball, okay. Day 11. Finally got out of the tower to clear our heads. Beasts take our patrons. We'll finish the study on our own terms, on our own time. Just as I said as much to Trindig, the sky came to life with stray lighting. I said it's a good omen, but the poor lad spooked. Only cure for that is a good night's sleep. Sure. Good night's sleep. Okay, we're done with this level, I think. Yeah, pretty much. Let's get to the stairs and see what we can find. How many more levels? Oh! I think we are where we are supposed to be. Lovely looking. Let's make a proper save then. Before we talk to Aldhelm, who seems to seen better days, let's check around first, obviously. Find out how the machine in Heritage Hill works. Standing near the device feels like being blown about by a storm gale. The stone steps hum with energy.
Let's try this configuration. Still nothing. Confounded device.
Where's your assistant, by the by? A man hunches over the strange mechanism, his spine a sharp ridge rising from his arched back. He's barely clothed in filthy rags, and the patches of skin you see are mottled green. A spoiled stench emanates from him. He is so intent on his work that he doesn't notice you until your shadow falls over him. When he turns and sees you, he snarls and scuttles behind the Adra pedestal. Only his bare teeth seem to have escaped decay. His eyes are yellowed and bloodshot, but they flicker with intelligence. He averts his gaze and holds a hand in front of his face.
Shouldn't be here. What do you want?
Filthy hobbitses. Well, let's go with who and what are you?
15 years at Brackenbury. 7 tours to the ruins beyond Solace Vale. I'm an animancer. Still an animancer.
Or what's left of it. So, give me a reason not to cleave you in half.
I'm so close. I can figure it out. Reverse the mechanism. I just need time. Time and...
He doubles over coughing, and when he looks back at you, his teeth flash for a brief moment.
research. We came to do research on the tower. Some commission from gods. It hardly matters now.
Given the catastrophe that followed, the commission and your research might matter a great deal. Keep talking, Aldhelm.
Something happened on our 11th night. Lights in the sky and a static charge in the air. But we were so careful. We were staying in the chambers below. Trindig, my assistant, said he saw a robed figure lurking around the tower. Wore a mask. Carried knives at his sides. A trick of shadows, I told him. The next morning, we felt strange. Like we hadn't eaten in weeks. So dazed that we didn't at first notice the blood around our beds. The strange wounds that had appeared overnight.
Go on.
And the machine. This cursed spire. Dormant for 2,000 years. Lifeless through hundreds of our experiments. And we wake that morning to find it spinning on its own. On its own! How can we stop what we couldn't start? Years I've been doing this. Years. I know how these things work. But I don't know how this happened. Nowhere to go. That's the problem. Their souls are trapped here like flies in a jar, clinging to rotting meat.
Okay, we got slow down. What does the machine have to do with souls? Well, I guess it restores them somehow. You do seem like you know a thing or two about flies. Get to the point fast. Yes, let's go. Get to the point fast.
I am trying. I've studied contraptions like this for years, and still the most basic elements elude me.
He looks at you and runs his tongue along the edges of his fine, strong teeth. He quickly looks away. You hungry, mate?
It has the power to manipulate souls, but why? For what? And how many others lie buried in the ruins of Erglonfath? No. Focus on this one. It's imprisoned our souls in our bodies. Cut the root between essence and flesh. Left a dwindling soul stuck in a shriveling husk.
And it's quite similar to the machine we saw when we awakened. There was a stranger in the tower the night this happened.
I didn't see him. My assistant, he saw him. We laughed. Said he was spooked by the cemetery. Perhaps it was already too late. I don't know what he did. But by morning the machine was on and we were slain. People were already on the streets, complaining of neighbors and family members acting strangely.
It's a raccoon city all over again. You're not like the gulls in the street.
Not yet. But I will be. My body is dead. My soul, imprisoned in this corpse, only makes it seem otherwise. And as the body decays, so does the mind. Until nothing is left but the hunger. The only way to forestall the process is through a regular infusion of essence. Living flesh is the only ready supply.
Okay.
I'm not proud of any of it. Hunting men and women in the early days of the affliction. Picking off soldiers that came to investigate. But I'd do it again. I'll do it as long as I must to end this disaster. You could help. Help me end this. Help me find sustenance.
What happened to the rest of your team?
By the time I realized what had happened, the district had already been sealed. So we fed when we needed, and locked ourselves in the tower to work. And then there came a time when the hunger struck, and there was hardly anyone left.
I want nothing to do with this. How can I help? Well, I kind of want to know more, so I'll go with the how can I help.
Not your help I need. It's Harridan, shrew. Squanders her research on frivolities, then refuses to make herself useful. Runes. The runes are the last part of the puzzle. Acantha knows them. She gives them to you, and you can turn the machine off. Release our souls.
She wasn't here the night the machine came on, staying with her patron somewhat near. Too good to be burdened with the ignorant company. If Ikanta knows the control words, then I don't see why I need your help. Honestly.
Help. I help you. Yes. You bring me the words and something to keep me strong. Then I show you a secret about the machine. Something to make you strong. Acantha was here. In Heritage Hill. Must be here still. Clever lady, that one.
Now that is tempting. Will he accept Durance? Okay. So I'll have to go back to Ikanta. We don't need to find him. We know where she is. So once I'm there, we will see you there. So I'll be right back. Okay, here we are back at Ikanta's house. I'll have to say that once you're in at the top of the tower, you want to go down, you don't have to go by level. You can just skip straight to the first level. It asks you, do you want to go to the first level or not? But anyhow, I digress. So we need to feed him somehow. There are a few prisoners here. Can I do something with them? Because I'm fairly certain we are not going to feed him Durance or Ede or someone else. Can I talk to you guys? I can. You're not one of Ikanta's servants. Please, you got to get us out of here before she feeds on us. What happened to you? We're just groundskeepers. When the district fell into chaos, Ikanta took us in, said we'd be safe until the Knights got things under control. Instead, she locked us in here. Every week, one of those monsters who serves her comes in and takes one of us away. I don't know what she's doing, but sometimes we can hear the screams. You can get out of the district, but the top of the tower is safe. Aldhelm will take care of you. Ooh, that's so nasty. I wish we could leave Heritage Hill entirely, but even the tower has to be better than that here. Thank you. Yeah, about that. Okay. Now, I'll stick with that decision, but hopefully she's not too mad about it.
You return. What if you come seeking this time?
But don't worry, the food will be back in the menu once we deal with the tower. No, I'm not gonna talk about these, because that, well, maybe later. I need words that operate the Engvitan machine in the tower.
That fool Aldhelm. He sent you, didn't he? I can hardly believe he's had the cleverness to survive. That simpleton thinks he can understand how to use something without understanding what it is, or why it is.
You feel a hot core of pride smoldering at the center of her soul.
He dabbles with ancient and powerful devices, with all the finesse of a blacksmith. He sends you here to petition me for aid after years of disparaging my research. I'll bet he didn't even tell you the tower's name, did he? That's his problem. Always looking for solutions without caring for meaning.
I kind of Yeah, diplomatic is definitely something I'm not gonna choose, but this could be, but I'll go with the tell me the tower's name.
Teir Nowneth. It's called Teir Nowneth. They built the machine atop it to contain souls, hold them in place. But the others I've seen, machines scattered all over the Deerwood, are relays, built to move souls.
Where would they move souls?
Another mystery. Hypothetically, anywhere they wished. The real question, as always, is why? To intermix them the way a player shuffles his deck, the way a farmer rotates his fields? To collect them, like butterflies under glass? To melt them down for raw essence? Unfortunately, I don't know.
You seem to know a lot about their Nowneth.
I read the runes like a journal. I understand their meaning. People like Aldhelm try to read them like instructions, and in so doing, they miss their true meaning completely.
Why would the Engvitans have wanted to get a soul like this?
Perhaps they didn't. Perhaps that's why they built no other machines like this one. We now see the Engwithans as masters of soul manipulation, but they couldn't have attained their expertise without copious trial and error. Perhaps this was one such experiment.
Interesting point of view. How do you operate the machine atop their Nowneth?
Back to these tinkers' concerns. And what would you do with these tethered souls if I told you?
I'd harvest them for essence.
And so give their existence purpose. But what kind, I wonder?
I could help you, but I won't. Here I have specimens aplenty and time enough to observe them all. It's very scientist's dream. My answer is no. You're dead? Why does any of this matter? Rational, the fate of these trapped souls is more important. Extinguish Ikanta's pride. The vampire doesn't seem to notice as you wrap your mind around the squalling, burning mass. However, it sears your very bones. You jump back, crying out in pain. I won't abandon this opportunity. These souls will remain here with me, and I'll accomplish more than any animancer in the history of the field. And who will know about it? All I've learned, years of studying Engvitan's language, no one understands it better than me. That counts for something. Can I try it again? You force your essence around the burning lump inside her, but it scorches you. Your flesh is whole and unmarked when you draw back, but it nevertheless stings at the memory of the heat. Okay, let's go. Your opportunities are finite. One day that knowledge will die with you. The bride hisses and sputters. It's a little more than an ember now. You're wrong. There's no conviction in her voice. I'll build it forever. I'll cling to it. That will give me something. Again, extinguish Ikanta's pride. You reach for it, but it's still too hard to grasp in your mind for more than a second. It may not be much, but it's still something. You can't take that away from me. Teach me what you know. I'll make sure that it grows and your legacy lives on. Your words finally quenched her pride, and all that remains is blackened diamond hard rock. You cast it away where it melts into the darkness.
So be it. My studies and efforts shall grow through yours.
Thank you.
These are the words you need.
Her cold, dry fingertips rest on your temples, and you feel her reaching into your mind, forming images from the darkness. Runes flash through your head, but they're no longer just pictures. They have meaning, and you understand them, their commands. Something triggers in your mind, a distant memory unearthed from past life long since buried. You can see a vast array of runes, far more than Ikanta has shown you, and you know their sound and their meaning and how they fit together. The language of Engvith once more at your command.
Something has awakened in your mind. You understand far more than I ever did. Take this knowledge then, and do what you will with Teir Nowneth. Now that you understand its purpose, it will serve you in whatever way you wish.
What do I do with the tower now that I know these words? You said the other towers. Okay, remind me. Okay, what do I do with the tower now that I know these words?
Turn it off, I expect. That will be easy now that you can read the runes. The vessels would still roam, but striking them down would return their essence to the cycle. But be careful. That machine controls hundreds of souls, and that volume of essence could easily overload it. Improperly channeling the essence would destroy the machine along with the souls. It would be a terrible loss for posterity.
So if you destroy the machine, then souls would be destroyed also. Okay. We should destroy the machine. It doesn't matter whether the souls inside belong to Vale or Oblivion. Their lives are over. Dead is dead. You said the other towers around the Durwood were constructed to move souls. Why would the Engvitans wanted to do that? Didn't we already talk that? I'll check. Real question is... Okay, yes, we did. That's all. I think we already discussed those, but I kind of want to see.
Always a pleasure to speak with someone who appreciates true learning.
Control words. I still don't understand why Engvitans would want to build. Yeah, because we already asked that. Maybe it's a mistake. Remind me, how do you know so much about the tower? Yeah, I understood meaning. People like Alhem try to read them like instruction manuals, and it's doing so they miss their true meaning completely. Journal, yes. Unfortunately, I can't ask about those guys celebrating Dirge completed. Kind of returns. What happens? Since the end of the Saints' War, the Vodans have gathered Evandir Bridge to commemorate the sacrifice of the dozen who gave their lives on defeat of Saint Vaidwen. It has become customary for priests of Maegran leading the processional to sing a dirge to end of the ceremony. This year, when the priest attempted to sing the dirge, his tongue swelled in his throat and he died painfully before the assembled crowd. When another priest attempted to sing the dirge, a month later he suffered the same fate. Some believe the gods are to blame for the priest's deaths. Others suspect vengeful red servants. Whoever is to blame, the priesthood of Maegran and the soldier of Godhammer's citadel want them brought to justice. The violent deaths of two Maegranite priests at Evandir Bridge generated grief and outrage at the Godhammer citadel. It did not take long for Kana to discover that radical red servants were responsible. Two wizards had placed the curses that killed the priests, but they were backed by dozens of red servant veterans from the Saints' War. As the wizard had no interest in negotiating with Kana or the Macranites, a battle erupted, much of it running over the same fields that saw combat during the war. In the end, the wizards were killed and the remaining red servants were routed. The priests that had died in initial attack were buried near the bridge, and the ceremonial gloves of the senior priests were given to Kana in tanks. So, 1,802 experience, money, 1 average item, 10% chance to cast Holy Meditation when hit or critically hit, 10% ability area of effect. Okay. Nice. So, unfortunately, we can't ask about those poor swords on the back room, but I didn't want to talk about them because if that would have angered her. I don't know if that's even possible. You know, okay, I'm gonna make a quick save. I'm gonna do something stupid.
Let's go!
What exactly did you hope to accomplish? You and I both know I'll return to this body as long as that machine is on.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna load. Maybe I will come back here once the machine is off. So, once I'm back at the top, we'll see you there then. And, yeah. So, we're back. Okay, let's proceed to the top and see what's happening there. Well, I think he dined. Aldhelm's jowls are smeared with blood and a string of gore dangles from his lips. His gaze is glassy and distant, as if he is both satisfied and disgusted with his latest meal. Heard them coming up the stairs. They sounded tired. They were slow. I should have saved the other two, but I was so hungry. You mentioned a secret about the machine, something to make me strong. The machine, I still don't fully understand its purpose, but I did figure out that this portion could be reverse engineered. He points to some of the copper running from the pedestal to the machine. This could also be used to route the essence through the machine to the individual operating it. I can't make any promises about the specifics, but it would almost certainly deliver a significant degree of power whoever tried it. He looks at you hopefully. If you know how to command the machine, the rest should be simple, he points to the pedestal. So, tell me about Ikanta. She lived out here among a handful of patrons and charged them all a fortune for translation of Engvitan writings. Useless stuff mostly. Poetry, hymns, folktales. Brilliant woman, but too proud for her own good. So, I don't really need you anymore. I don't really need you anymore. Let's see how tough you are. You might be actually quite tough, so...
I'm ready.
By the by, please, knock him down.
La Varu!
Oh, it wasn't that hard. Okay. Aldhelm's journal. Ikanta insists on pursuing her own research on the tower despite my argument that pooling our knowledge is in both our interests. With her expertise in the Engvitan language, I'm convinced that she knows more about the tower workings than she lets on. Vessel flesh, and now let's deal with this. A jagged Adra pillar rises in front of you, encased in stonework and run through with copper veins. The panel is covered with runes, which you can now understand. You recognize word end, and for hold, the dial is currently fixed on hold. You also recognize by an inscription that manner in which you turn the dial is means of throttling the device. Choose end, maximize the machine's throttle in hopes of overloading the device, redirect flow of essence to yourself according to Aldhelm's instructions. You look at the copper wires and recall that what Aldhelm showed you. You twist the dial to the furthest set of nodes and command the machine to release the essence. Your bones hum and your teeth rattle as a strange power fills you. Your blood feels like it's boiling and you press your hands to your head to contain the building pressure. Just as you're about to scream, the pain ceases and you feel only power. Device pay, moderate, positive, cruel. So, what did it do exactly? Can we see it somewhere? Gift from the machine. Grants gift of the from the machine. Passive effects. Self +1 might +5% maximum endurance. You receive this strange power from the machine in Teir Nowneth. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. So we can save. I could go and tie the loose ends, which means I could and I want to try to see if I can beat Ikanta. That would be interesting. And after that, I'd probably end the episode, if we can beat her. If we can't beat her, then so be it. She can leave. But yes, once I'm at Ikanta's place, we'll see you there. Be right back. Here we are. Clever girl. Oh, you clever girl. You left. You knew what would happen if I came back. Oh, yes. Okay, so what's our journal? Said, Undying Heritage. I learned that Invita machines across the Durwood can be used to move souls. I also learned Invita, which means I can now operate them. I use this machine to absorb the power of the souls stuck in the Heritage Hill. Okay, that is done. I don't know, we probably should maybe go to the Sealant List and see if we can do something there. So what else? That could be something we do. No, not this. This could be something we might try next episode. Cleaver Forge Knight, Answerless Compass, that is definitely for next time. Speak to Vaila. Okay. So let's go and talk to her and end this part of the episode. So once I'm at inside the Crucible Knights. Okay. We have something completed, so we might as well South Curtain Wall. Okay. Well, let's put the West Curtain Wall too. So once I'm in the Crucible Knight Fortress and we see Vaila, I'll see you there. Be right back. Oh. Saida. There, that's the nice man who helped me. So basically that just happened. She's standing there. And thank the Iron Arm for it. We'll get you sorted out at the keep. Knights of the Crucible Major Positive. Doesn't pay Major Positive. Okay, so that's it. But again, I'll go back to the Crucible Keep and we'll see you there. Be right back. Apparently we are not going there. The tower, it's off. Does this mean the curse of Heritage Hill is lifted? It wasn't a curse, but yes, the district is safe again. I think it'll be some time before anyone will be willing to settle in the district again, but at least we can get started on restoring it. Okay, am I allowed to go now? Yes, finally. So, again, once we're at the Vaila, we'll see you there. Be right back. And here we are. Actually, Saida is also here. Can we talk to her? Saida looks like she's had a bath and a few square meals. She smiles shyly. Well, good. And Vaila. Any news from the Heritage Hill? Your guards were charmed by the spirit of a woman named Lyra. I've gotten rid of her. By the flame, you found her, my missing commander. I found her and I killed her. She heaves a sigh and loses her gaze among the floor tiles, and she was calling to the watch from beyond the grave. It doesn't make sense, but nothing in that accursed district does. What happened to the soldiers under her spell? Well, I kind of don't want to be a-hole against the Crucible Knights. They didn't make it. I see. Nevertheless, thank you for your help. You've left me with as many questions as answers, but at least I know what happened to my troops and Commander Lyra. Please accept this token of my gratitude. If there's nothing else, I must attend to my duties. Well, yeah. Farewell. Missing sentries completed. Did we get anything else? No, I don't think we did. So, I think I'll end the episode here. We did quite a lot. What else do we have? Blade of the Endless Paths. We will continue that soonish. Winds of Steel. Yeah, this is probably what we are going to do next episode, because why not? Child of Five Sons. That will be later. Cinders of Fate. Yes, we have the area in our map. Searing Falls. That could be also what we do next episode. Sagani, later. Master Below, of course, tied with the Endless Paths. Time and Tide, Kanarua, well, tied with the Endless Paths. Trials of Durance. Well, continue to get to know Durance. And we'll need to get the access to the records archives, which we probably almost have. maybe? Because we have some message in our castle. So basically what I'm gonna do next episode as much as I can. First, Unslurg's Compass, where we will deal with the stuff for the knights. And there's the Searing Force. We could check that out and see that completed. And maybe we have to go and check Kainua for the messages and whatnot, so if we have something else here. So basically what I'm thinking, Unslurg's Compass, Kainua, and Searing Falls, and then probably back to Defiance Bay. And once it seems that we've done most of the things in here, then we go back to Kainua and do Endless Paths, at least a little bit, as far as we can go, and see how that goes. Do we have bounties? I think we had a few tasks. Bounties. Well, I'll have to check that later. But anyways, that's my plan for the next episode and further episodes. Yeah, we have to continue with the Endless Paths a little bit, because why not? We get probably more sword pieces. Maybe we can finally get the Kana's quest done. And anyways, fighting. Lots and lots of fighting. Before we start to continue east of the Wooden Plains, Durford Village, Elm's Reach, also Burrell Eye, Hearthstone. And of course, then I'll have to think about when is the opportune moment to start White March. But that's in the future. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.